Welcome back, guys. We are back again, sitting around the old square table here. Got our steak. We're gonna pick back up and finish munching on that bad boy.
I like the food metaphors. Where'd you learn that from?
Yeah. So we're coming back from the break. We're gonna dive in Flash first.
Flash first.
Talk about the other side of the CW coin, that is the Flash. Talked about Arrow for a little bit, and now we're going to talk about his buddy that lives in Central City. Love this show. It's like I was saying earlier. It's the season's basically just been like a crescendo to me.
Yeah, every episode's getting better, man.
Better every episode.
And all the episodes have been good.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It's been a home run. I like a lot more of the Cisco Joe going on. You know, they got a lot more Joe, a lot more Cisco.
Yep.
A lot of the banter between everybody is a lot more lighthearted, and it feels really fun. Like, oh man, these are my homeboys, Cisco.
Yeah,
you know,
there's still horrible things going on.
Yeah, yeah,
like really bad things.
Barry getting paralyzed, for instance.
Well, yeah,
Zoom, dude, that guy.
Before
spoilers.
It really, but spoilers, everybody. Before it really gets
spoilers for the rest of this episode.
Yeah. Before it really gets super dark on Flash, it really has this lighthearted tone, and it feels like, you know, these are your homeboys, these are friends you can hang out with, and then all of a sudden Zoom gets into the picture, and shit just gets fucked.
No, dude, that whole thing was so like the episode, from what I remember, was kind of just like the show's been. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden somebody drops the mic and Zoom shows up, and I don't even remember there being music because it was so serious. He's just running around killing him basically. Mm-hmm. And he's taking his lifeless body to all of his buddies. Like he zooms to the news station and he's like, "This is your hero, ha ha ha." And then he goes to the police department, does the same thing, and then fucking phases his hand into him, basically he basically Banes him. Barry Allen's Batman and Zoom is Bane at this point.
I was wondering what would break first, your speed or your spirit.
That's exactly
what broke his back. Yeah,
it fucked him up, and in front of everybody, in front of all his friends, he ends up at Star Labs, and Cisco shoots him with like the speed.
Yeah, because he straight zooms into Star Labs.
Speed stuff.
Cisco shoots him with the speed stuff.
The speed cannon.
My brain just went down for a second.
Right? No, the speed cannon is the thing they're calling that opens up the wormholes.
He shot him with that?
No.
I thought it was
no.
It was like it was some kind of serum that deterred his speed for a minute. But he got out of there, I guess. Anyway.
It was a high traffic internet connection. So it slowed him down.
He started buffering a lot. Buffering. And he'd run a little bit and stop. Buffering.
Whatever it did, it worked on him because he was like, "Oh!" and then he got out of there. And that's all we've seen of him in an episode and a half. But whatever.
But man, he really fucked Barry up, and
he broke his spirit, dude.
Next episode, Barry's learning to walk again. You see the very beginning of the episode, you see the Flash taking baby steps and trying to figure this whole thing out again. You know, man, it makes for some good stuff.
And I love how Tom Cavanaugh is like kind of almost fully back into the show. He plays Dr. Wells,
and he's such a different Dr. Wells. Like he's way more of a dick, up front. But it seems like he's got genuinely good intentions.
Yeah,
but he's such an asshole.
I've always liked the actor Tom Cavanaugh.
Yeah,
the first time I remember seeing him was in a show. I think it was on NBC called Ed, where he ran the bowling alley.
I remember that show.
That's the wife on Modern Family, the blonde-haired wife. She was like the main love interest on that show.
Okay,
I don't remember that show at all.
It was really good. And
you said Ed?
Yeah, and Dustin Long was a main character in there. Michael Ian Black was also a main cast member on there. Had a really good cast.
That's the movie with Joey from Friends and the monkey, right? And they play baseball together.
I don't know, but I want to watch whatever that movie is now.
I think it's the name of that movie.
There was another one called Ed TV that had Matthew McConaughey.
And
I remember that.
Like,
not a good movie. from what I remember.
Matt LeBlanc is a baseball player, and they bring a chimpanzee in to play baseball.
I remember the movie
He's like
you're talking
part of the
about.
team. I've never saw it, but
No.
Did it come out during the 90s?
Yeah.
Okay, of course it did.
No, it was like on a friend's like Trivial Pursuit or something.
I think it was called Ed.
Yeah.
That does sound vaguely familiar.
Anyway,
It's
Yeah,
called
I just
Terrible.
really like the actor, and I'm glad that he's got a really good show that a lot of people are watching so that he gets a job.
yeah. Speaking of chimpanzees, Gorilla Grodd, who is not a chimpanzee,
Nice.
obviously because his name's Gorilla Grodd, was in the newest episode of Flash.
Dude, I'm looking at
And
Jeff.
it was
Jeff has
super dope.
the Flash pulled up on Hulu on the TV that you guys can't see obviously right now, but it's got a screen cap of the Gorilla Grodd episode, and that CG looks really, really good.
Yeah.
It's done really well, man. And I thought even the
Between that and King Shark,
dude, King Shark looked amazing.
yeah.
King Shark was awesome. And I mean, I even dug that he was like there for like 2 seconds.
Yeah.
You know, that was it. And then you don't see him anymore.
And
But it was like, oh my God, there's fucking King Shark.
I mean, and that they went like full blast with it. It's not just like some dude in some white makeup and like some filed down teeth.
No, dude.
It's a great white shark's head on a dude.
No,
It's awesome looking.
if you guys remember Street Sharks,
That's basically what it
that's
is.
what it looked like.
Yeah, it was.
But he was
that's-
like 25 feet tall.
Yeah, I mean, he picks Barry up off of the ground. You know, he's eye level, and Barry's probably 8 feet in the air or something like that.
I mean, just
The
that they're
guy's
going.
huge.
I mean, they're going like full comic book blast with
It's
it.
awesome. I love it.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
Cisco has embraced his power, kind of. He's
Yeah.
got he's vibe now.
Oh, what happened with the? Didn't he get a vision of another character that's?
Well, he hit on a barista at Cojitters, which is their local coffee shop, in the TV show.
It's a central perk of the Flash universe.
Basically, he touched her, and
Another '90s reference.
and he got a vision of what looked like a man with wings.
She's a man.
This is they were going on a date, and he was getting ready. They're actually going to go see Princess Bride, which I thought was really cool.
I thought that was really neat
Yeah,
too, man.
And he's
I
like,
thought
he was
really
hyping it up. He's telling you all the plot lines of Princess Bride. I was like, fuck yeah, this show's awesome.
Yeah, I know.
Princess Bride.
They
dude.
know exactly who they're marketing their show
Yeah.
towards.
And they go to hold hands, and he vibes, and he sees a person with giant wings, and he's like, I gotta go, and then kind of runs off. And then at the end of that episode, he makes it up to her. He brings like a picnic basket and stuff, and they hold hands again.
Picnic
And then he
basket.
gets a fuller vision, and it's straight up her. So vibe is going out with Hawk Girl,
Yeah, yeah.
essentially.
It's super neat.
Which I didn't know, but she is going to be in Legends of Tomorrow. So this is a really cool way to subtly introduce
She
that
and
character.
Hawkman are going to be.
So this brings the question: is Cisco on somebody? Is he getting in on somebody else's? Is he OPP? Is he getting on somebody OPP?
He might be.
Yeah, but
You know
if
what I'm
they're
saying?
be.
if they're putting in the mythology of Hawkman and Hawkgirl, he definitely is because Carter will straight murder his ass with a giant spiky mace.
Yeah. Dude, I'm gonna love to see this. How this
Maybe
plays out, dude.
Well, maybe they tweak it. Maybe she's just single. Maybe they're related.
Yeah, see,
maybe
we
like
don't
there's like a
even
brother
know-
sister
And,
team.
I mean, they do change that mythology a little bit for like every time there's a new iteration of those characters.
Sure, yeah, sure. And
What-
and we don't even know if she's Thanagarian or if she's
What's the name of her character in the TV show?
oh
man. I don't know.
look
Because
it
I
up.
was trying to, I was trying to think.
Recently.
First name barista, last name lady.
Lady.
I was just curious to see if it was the same one as her name is in the comics, which I can't even recall right now at this point. If I heard it, I'd know it.
Well, it's kind of cool. This kind of goes.
her name either,
It's
dude.
Carter Hall is Hawkman.
No, I'm pulling up a blank.
We're just kind of neat. While I look it up, it's kind of neat what we're talking about. I don't know, like a month or so ago, where I think they are, but they're. It's really cool how both the shows are kind of subtly introducing all the characters that are going to be in Legend of Tomorrow.
Who is Hawk Girl?
Oh Lord.
Not Hoop Girl, Hawk Girl. Who was Homegirl Award, not Hook Girl, who was Homegirl that wad.
So that was a total iPhone failure right there, dude.
Thanks for nothing, Siri.
Let's see.
Total Siri failure right there.
Find anything for who is Hawk Girl Award, not Hook Girl, Hope Girl. Who was Hawk Girl Award, not Hook Girl, who was Home Girl, that wad.
Maybe not so much of a fail.
I'm gonna search the web
That
now.
was pretty
I
good.
didn't find anything on the web for who is hot girl award not hook girl hope girl who was home girl award not hook a girl who was home girl that wad.
Kendra Saunders.
Kendra,
That's it.
Okay.
God, Siri, get the hell out of here.
Take that, Siri. It's called Google.
So yeah, I mean, we don't know if she's even part of that normal DC Hawk Thanagarian, even if she is Thanagarian Hawk people mythology. You know, she could just be
A meta.
But dude, those wings look totally real.
Yeah.
I mean, it didn't look like metal wings
No.
or fabricated at all. They look like fucking feathers. You know.
I'm excited, dude. This is cool.
I mean, dude, bringing in the if they are Thanagarians, or have some kind of like connection to that whole realm, dude. I mean, that's getting into like space and bringing like other planets
Oh
and
man,
a whole nother universe
easily
into it.
bring in the
Like-
Green Lantern Corps.
Ran, Thanagar, Oa. I mean, that whole like otherworldly, like outer space universe could start coming into Flash.
And that's kind of what we were what you guys were talking about earlier with Guardians of the Galaxy being so far out that it's different. It's almost separate from the Marvel movies. All of that is almost separate from the normal DC stuff. When you read those Green Lantern Corps books, they're almost never based on Earth. Sector 28, what 2814? Is that what it is?
Not Welcome to Earth.
That's right. So,
I mean, it just opens up so many doors for them to do other cool shit.
yeah,
That's real exciting.
it's good stuff. So, what about Gorilla Grodd at the end? Where did he get sent? What was that?
To Gorilla Land.
So he gets sent.
They shot him to Earth 2.
Oh, that was in Earth 2?
Yeah.
Oh, he went through the portal.
Yeah.
That's
That's
right.
the speed.
right.
They used the
So-
speed cannon and sent him to Wells's Earth 2, or Wells's Earth, where there's a gorilla land.
And it's all these gorillas that have been basically altered somehow,
Yep.
or basically scientifically tested shit on. You know,
Genetically enhanced.
genetically enhanced, all this sort of shit. And so Grodd goes there with mind control.
Did they do that on purpose? Because that sounds like a really bad plan.
No kidding, man.
That was Wells's idea.
So,
That
and
that sounds awful.
And he still seems like you still don't know. He seems like he has good intentions, but he's such a dickhead that he's still kind of a gray character. You know, you don't really know what he's about.
And it had been so long since I saw Grodd, I totally forgot the relationship between him and Snow, whatever her name. What's her name?
Caitlin.
So,
Killer Frost.
How she was nice to him, so he has like
right.
respect for her,
yeah.
and that kind of gets portrayed there at the end, probably in his mind, where they send him to go conquer all the other sentient apes.
I think it's straight going to be Gorilla City, man. That's
Yeah.
how they're going to
No,
start
yeah, it
doing
totally
Gorilla
is.
City,
Yeah.
and it's going to be awesome.
This
But do you
show could run for no shit like 50 years, and there would still be so much material left to mine.
Do you think though, like it'll be like like when we see Gorilla City next, like will it be that crazy enhanced sort of technology that you saw, like maybe even from the Justice League cartoon? You know, like first time you see Gorilla City in the animated series, they're like flying on fucking hover bikes. You know what I'm saying?
I think it'll be more like the new Planet of the Apes movies, kind of.
Right, where it's yeah, right, yeah.
Which it might all depend on what those gorillas are already doing when he goes there.
Right. Or what maybe how they're enhanced or what their powers are.
Like
or
how far are they?
they're beneficial.
Because that's already like a thing that's existed forever, however the hell long at Earth 2.
Yeah. I mean, it looked like when it panned out, it looked like something was going on, right? I mean, there was
It looked like the scene
some
from
kind of
the
city or
Force
something.
Awakens trailer where all the troops are standing in order.
Yeah, I mean, there was something going on.
That's what it looked like.
So I mean, they've already got like some kind of like rank and file system where
there's some kind
already
of
organized.
civilization
there's
happening.
an easy existing hierarchy there, and I just assume with him doing the battle cry at the end, he's gonna just go over in there and take that shit over.
It's fucking crazy, man.
I thought too, all the scenes where where it did the flash, whenever he would take somebody over, I thought it made it feel like real creepy, like when he's like invading their mind. Nothing like what we're going to talk about later.
Oh yeah,
Nothing like that.
Oh, the
Jessica Jones stuff,
Oh, dude.
the Kilgrave stuff. But it was neat nonetheless.
I mean, they were kind of really out of options there at that point because he killed like 4 people already.
Yeah, yeah.
To either kill him or send him somewhere. Cam was like, no. I'm like, dude, we got to do something. He was looking to kill you. It's like, whatever, dude.
So this shows it's got some cool shit going on, man.
I mean, Zoom's still out there. There's that rumor where people think that it's Earth 2 Henry Allen.
Yeah, it might be. And I was thinking about this yesterday. That would really fuck with Barry.
Oh yeah, big time.
Harrison Wells being Zoom, and then seeing a version of his dad. I mean, not a Reverse Flash, and then a version of his dad being fucking Zoom. Mentally, dude, that's a bummer, dude.
Yeah, but he's got Patty though. My God, the woman that plays her is gorgeous.
Well, there's also, I'm reading an article where like somebody was kind of suspicious of her involvement in this whole thing.
I think she's fine.
You think so?
Yeah.
Fine, like she's not like a two-timing bitch, or
Yeah.
fine, like she's really hot.
She's really hot, but I also think that
Both.
Yeah. What was that? Oh, she's hot. Yeah, I trust her. Was that we were watching? Was that Jessica Jones?
No, God, what was it? It was a comedy or something funny.
We were laughing our ass off at Jessica Jones the other night.
I can't remember what it was now.
I think it was. Yeah, there was something where there's somebody that's obviously not a nice person, but she was very interactive, and the guy's like, "Yeah, she's hot. We can trust her."
God, what was that?
I'm pretty sure Jessica Jones. Anyway, Flash is awesome.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff.
It's still, I think I like it more than anything else in the superhero stuff right now.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is really good this season too.
I need to try to put time
really
into
good.
that. There's just too much other stuff.